dude, we're so matching.
Hello and welcome
to the matching show.
What are we doing today?
Total body.
Total body, because Jericho's program has a curse word in it and we don't curse. So we are not going to say the entire name of this program.
It's bad.
Yeah, it's bad. bad booty.
Anyway, total body, you need a set of light weights and a set of medium weights. So I am going with 8 and 10, and you are going with?
12 and 20. 20 sounds heavy, but I don't know what we're getting ourselves into, so I may steal her 10s at some point.
Yep, other than that, it said that you needed a mat. Again, we only have one mat, so he will be on the mat and I will be on the bench.
There we go. And I'm wearing color today because my beautiful bride here said, you wear black in every single video. So you're getting a light blue and a dark blue.
We'll see how long it stays on.
I'm keeping it on just so that I have color.
Wow. Seriously though, if you go back and you review videos like 5, 6 years ago, every video is black.
That's how I roll.
Good to see you in color though.
Yeah.
It's kind of nice.
All right, here's the
let's
workout.
go.
We just finished total body
sweat fest is what I'll call it.
So what did you think?
Some of the moves, the more advanced moves that she did were I had to really think about it. I'm very uncoordinated. So the very last move that she did, which was the flying
lightning bolt,
yeah, you're supposed to draw one knee in and the other one goes back. But my brain could do one side, but my brain couldn't do the other side, so I felt like I was just floundering all over the place. Same kind of thing though, time under tension yet again. So she has you start out at a slower pace of a count of 4 like she's been doing, and then She'll have you speed it up to counts of 1, 2. She starts out with not really combo moves this time, I wouldn't say. I would just say they're more of giant sets. So she'll have you do I can't even think of what it is, right? Like one of the combos.
It was so painful. You don't want you can't think about it.
This is a hard one as far as
my legs are on fire.
I got cardio. I'm dripping in sweat. Like I'm dripping more in sweat today than I think I was on cardio day.
Yeah.
But again, it's because you work your legs, which is a large muscle group.
Yep.
And although when I think of legs, I think of leg pressing really heavy or doing leg extensions or squats with a barbell. I mean, this was super intense leg workout. But it's, man, just using your body weight even, you do great. You didn't even need weights because you do so many reps. So she has you do regular lunges with weights while you're holding them out. So it wasn't my shoulders that were tired. It was my legs were on fire. So as you're going down, and then you lift one when you're going up, and the other one kind of stabilizes you. But then she'll have you do pulses. So you have to stay down and do pulses, like 3. And then you come up and then go down and pulse 3. And then after that, then she has you drop it, and then you have to go into plyos. So again, it's not like she's doing combo moves. It's just 3 moves. All of that same thing. Yeah, and it just gets more and more advanced. This one's definitely going to be harder for some people. It is a high impact. Today is what I would consider it. So again, if you have knee or joint problems, you're going to have to modify some of it. Like
maybe. I see. I don't lift heavy with my legs because I have knee issues. So I prefer a lot of plyometrics. What we did today, this doesn't bother my knees at all. I'm used to this kind of a workout. So I don't know if I don't know that it will hurt. I don't know.
Well,
I guess everybody's different.
Yeah, plyometrics generally are harder on your joints though because it's a harder impact. So
land softly.
Yeah, that's a problem though, especially if you're not in really great shape. And so just getting up is tiring, so coming down to control it can be tiring too. So I would just say be super careful, do what you can. If you can't do the plyo part, take the plyo out. There's a couple of times where I found that I couldn't go as deep in my lunge as what I wanted to do, but I just try to keep moving and keep going, and I just didn't go as deep. So that was kind of how I modified it.
So I will add this. When she said light and medium weights,
we were wrong.
We were so far off on what we should have had in our hands. I think I used 7s, 8s, 10s, and 12s. I used all those different weights. I went down to 7s on the move where you hold the arm straight out and you're pulsing with this arm while you're doing the squats. Only because this arm, holding it straight out for however long it was, quite a long time, it was given out on me. Oops, sorry, touched her.
You dropped it at
one
point.
I got rid of it. I said I can't hold it. And I noticed that even on the video, 2 of the guys, there was one guy holding the weight, but the other 2 guys had dropped their weights as well. So I think it's just a long time to hold that out there. It wasn't too much weight for the squats or the lunges. We were doing lunges at the time. It wasn't too much weight for the lunges. It was just too much for that. So
it was funny
you
because
could
I'm
grab
opposite.
a little heavier weight here if you wanted to do the shoulder presses. Yeah, because you were using a little bit lighter weight.
Because she was using, she says, I'm going to grab my 3s. And I said, well, dang, if she's doing 3s, I'm doing 3s. So I used 3 pounds, but it wasn't heavy enough for my shoulders. I felt like I could have done a lot more weight for my shoulders, because my shoulders are naturally one of the stronger parts for me. Mm-hmm. So I definitely could have gone heavier shoulder-wise, but my legs couldn't have handled it, because that's when it wasn't my shoulders that were tired. It was my legs were completely tired from doing so many lunges. The other thing that I found to be quite humorous that I forgot about until right now is, good golly, her beginning moves where you have to do sumo squats. So joint-wise, my hip flexors, you and I both were absolute morons when it came to that, as far as we looked ridiculous.
Well, yeah, my hips are not designed for a lot of these, just regular sumo squats. I can't get my hips to go out like this, or even my feet to go out like that. And then to try to do a squat as a part of that, my knees don't go nice and out like everybody else's. And so by the time we were done doing the intro, my hips were hurting. It wasn't my legs. My legs were a little tired already because even the intro, the beginning was tough too. but my hips were hurting me, so that's not a. I hate.
Yeah,
sumo
so
squats.
she does, again, it goes back to how unflexible I've become. This was a reality check, so she does have you start out doing sumo squats. And again, if you really concentrate and listen to what she's saying, you have to tuck your hips under you and really squeeze your glutes, raising booty. So as you're going down, your glutes aren't supposed to go back. It's all supposed to remain as straight as possible as you go down. Some people, if they're training themselves to do it, they'll do it next to a wall because it forces them to hold the position a little bit more. So if you're doing that, you'll feel it a lot more on the inner thighs.
My
and
butt
your
would have gone
hands.
right through the wall then.
So she does those, and then immediately after that, she does the plies. I guess is what they're called, plie and then to an arabesque. So your legs, she has you put your heels together and then do a little tiny squat with your heels together. And again, same thing. You're supposed to keep your hips tucked under you and your core really tight and your glute really tight. And as you go down, again, you're supposed to go straight. But it's really difficult. I couldn't do it. It just goes to show again, try it the best that you can so you can feel it in the correct muscle group that you're supposed to be engaging, but with understanding that hopefully with time we'll get a little bit more flexible. So far,
You're gonna feel this one.
yeah,
This is a good workout.
this is a really good. This is probably one of my favorite ones that we've done so far.
Yeah, it was tough.
She does call it total body. However, like we were saying, I mean,
Mainly legs.
yeah, mostly your legs. I did it on the bench. So there was a couple of things that I did differently than Philip. So he actually did the scorpion leaps. I didn't, just because I was on a bench and I couldn't figure it out fast enough. So I just did regular leg lift in the back for that instead.
Yeah.
But otherwise, that was it. I gave it a really good score though today. I'd say an
10
8.
out of 10.
Oh, really? You gave it a 10?
Yeah, it was a good workout. It was a tough workout.
All right, well, I gave it an 8 out of 10. I thought it was very tough, but I think it's very doable. But at the same time, yeah, it was good. Great workout.